Mandates, part 2. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. The next point you need to fundamentally understand about mandates is that they never ever live up to the advertised altruistic excuse of reducing risk and creating safety and security by taking away your rights. It's a lie, sort of like the tooth fairy, I'm afraid. Typically, mandates work in the exact opposite way, sort of like the mandates for COVID shots. Continuing with California's electric car example, people have observed that the lithium used to create the gigantic batteries is, wait for it, toxic and must be disposed of someplace, which then harms the very same environment that the batteries were intended to help. I think it's time for the experts to take another standing ovation. Okay, but is lithium really that bad? Or is it just one of those right-wing green against green Mother Earth conspiracy theories? Could it possibly be worse than carbon dioxide? Well, to answer that, I'll refer you to a Snopes fact-check story that ran August 15th, headlined, "Does Viral Photo Show a Toxic Lithium Extraction Field?" Google it. You'll see that when it came to true or false, Snopes rated it a mixture. So, not false then? Well, according to Snopes, it's not false because there is evidence lithium leach fields can be damaging to the environment. So that's it then? No, it gets worse. Snopes was forced to admit that lithium also poses potential health threats to birds and humans, not something they willingly wanted to concede. Now I know what you're thinking. Common sense would tell you that. Sort of sounds like the claim should be marked true? No siree, Bob. Snopes just can't bring themselves to admitting it's true. Why? They gotta protect those electric car sales, right? Instead, they engage in pretzel logic with an appeal to ignorance. The scientific literature is limited and data is not widely available, according to Snopes. You know what we don't know won't really hurt us, so let's just kind of like roll the dice, cross our fingers, just dump this toxic metal in the ground, say a prayer to Her Holiness, St. Greta, and just hope that this doesn't wipe out the aquifer and all the animals, birds, and humans. And if it does, we'll just say, oops, our bad. What do you expect? We're experts, not experts. Now, to be fair to Snopes, after all, how can you blame them given that there's such a lack of data? Well, that's not completely true. I guess Snopes must not have heard of a little obscure site called PubMed. Don't trust me? Go on PubMed and search for lithium toxicity. There are loads and loads of results to choose from. Now, dear experts, I don't have a biology or a chemistry degree like you well-educated Harvard folks, so this may sound a bit out there. But do you think that we might want to avoid adding battery lithium to the groundwater at least until we figure out if it's going to be a problem or not? After all, kind of hard to extract it back out of the water, no? Yes, you're right, experts. Obviously, I'm wrong. Damn the consequences. Electric cars, man's only hope for salvation. Given that the planet is literally on its last breath, thanks to you, science will once again save the day and save humanity. And if it doesn't, and this battery lithium thingy into the groundwater doesn't work out, no problem. It's just another climate emergency, which I'm sure will require more, you guessed it, mandates to fix. Former President Ronald Reagan summed it up best, I think. He said, one of the most terrifying words in the English language were, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." No truer words were spoken. So let's recap, shall we? If electric cars don't really help the environment, nor the child slaves that make up those that mine the minerals necessary for the batteries, in fact, you could argue that they do completely the opposite, hurt both, then what's the real reason for the mandate? Well, you'll have to wait until tomorrow for that one. Anyways, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Please post any comments you have in the comment section. You can also follow me at Rumble on my Locals account, and I will see you next time.